Hello and welcome back. Today we're gonna play a game called Little Dick Game. I think it's a fairly short game, and you can find it on Galaxy at Click. I'll link it in the description so you can play it if you want. So yeah, let's click Start New Game. So interesting. Anyway, so okay, so there's a foreman that's essentially just saying that we need to extrapolate resources. I think so we can place down people, and then I think they just start to mine stuff. Pretty sure, but they have to like select which one to mine. And yeah, let's see. Okay, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then we can see here it's saying the percentage of the world that is remaining, and then this is the currency, I believe. Also, this is the amount. This is the amount of person that we have right now, which is 2, because we just implemented 2. And this is saying how much currency is required for the next person. So so actually it kind of scales. So the first person is gonna be 0. The next person is gonna be 4, no 1, and then 4. So it's gonna be the square numbers. And then we can go on the research tab, and then let's see. For example, we can let's get 100% current plus 100% currency from the thirds. I think that's gonna be pretty helpful. Yeah, so we're just gonna let it dig for a little bit. Okay, after some amount of digging, we have 11 currencies, and then there's several upgrades we can do. There's gold, so we will find more gold, which is a much more valuable currency, much more valuable block, right? And then there's also digging twice as fast, which I think I'm gonna get this. Also, 2 times, I mean, 2 aspis, I think that's how I pronounce it, from digging up tombstones, which is, I think, these things, which are made from, dead employees, I guess. That's pretty dark, actually. But, and yeah, we could get this, and then a bunch of other upgrades. Yeah, I think I will save up for this, then this, then actually, let's get this. So yeah, now we can see gold, which right here it says every one of them is gonna be +8. Unfortunately, this guy just refuses it to. Okay, it actually did. And then we're gonna dig, and yeah, we get a ton of currency. Okay, so yeah, let's let them dig a little bit more. Okay, so we've saved up 54. Let's just call it aspis. And then we can get this upgrade, which allows the first 2 workers to be free, and then it also scales less. And then this is increasing. So before it's 2 digs until they just exhaust and then quit the job, I guess. And then now it's 3 digs. So let's see. That's gonna be a 1, and then wait, what happened? Okay, 2, I think. And then 3, is that it? Actually, no, that was the second one. But anyway, yeah, that guy died for exhaust out of after 3 digs, which is pretty cool. And then the next set of upgrades, like the cheaper ones, is this 30 and this 60. Yeah, so let's farm for those. So let's see if we can get them for a little bit. So we can get this Rex Lottum upgrade, and then it's more aspis from dirt and 25% more from gold. And then the next upgrade is going to be this digging is 1.5x faster. So yeah, let's see if we can get that fairly quick. Okay, after a little bit of digging, we're at 38% right now, and then we had several more upgrades. So first of all, its digging is 1.5x faster, self-explanatory, and then this one, it's fairly interesting. So every time we spawn a worker, there's a 20% chance that it's gonna spawn another one. So yeah, it's bring a worker to work it. So that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure we can get that, stats, and that later. So yeah, let's see what happens once we finish this map, actually. And we are almost there at finishing this map, I think. Yeah, 6%, and then pretty close. So let's just finish it up and see what's gonna happen. Yeah, and then the tombstones right now is 2 aspects per, so that's pretty cool. And then there's a upgrade that's gonna boost it up to 8, so but we haven't got that yet. So yeah, and then every tombstone is like an additional 0.5% to the world. So yeah, and let's see what happens. Yeah, it keeps spawning tombstones because they keep getting exhausted. And then this should be the final one. Let's see what happens. Okay, alright. Okay, so we are at a new planet. This planet looks pretty cool. And then we have the same upgrades and all that. So yeah, also there's diamonds in this place apparently. So let's try to get some diamonds. Our diamond is 50 aspis, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Um yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, the upgrade tree is pretty big, I think. So yeah. Let's dig a bit and see what upgrades we can get. Okay, after a little bit of digging, we can get either this upgrade or this upgrade. So this upgrade says that they are less likely to walk over something variable without stopping to dig it up, which I think is going to be really helpful. And then we can get this upgrade later and this upgrade later, stuff like that. And yeah, so we've done about a quarter. I mean, just this quarter alone, and it's nothing too difficult. So yeah, let's see them dig for a little bit. Alright, after a few more upgrades, we can simply just click and then we get like 11 workers. And the main interesting upgrade here is digging is twice as fast. Yeah, also this line is pretty interesting. So starts with digging is 2x as fast. 3x, this is basically 3x as fast as the original one. And this is 4 times as fast. Then this is double. So 1-headed shovel, 2-headed shovel, 3-headed shovel, 4-headed shovel, and then 2 shovel at once. That's pretty cool. And so there's this one. Basically, the first 5 workers are free, and then the additional workers they cost a lot less. So we can very easily get up to like 12 workers. Yeah, and they're pretty efficient. It'll work, I gotta say. So yeah, we're gonna finish this map pretty soon, I believe. Let's see it. And we should be almost done. Let's get one more upgrade, which is yeah. So before it's 20%, now it's 40%. So doubled. All right. So there's one more planet. So this is a blue one. So there is blue here, and then we got 20. Just go on and digging. Let's see. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's see how fast we can get this over with. Let's do a little time lapse actually. Okay, we're nearing the end of this map, I'm pretty sure. Looks like it. Just one little chunk in the middle left. And yeah, apparently we discovered an artifact like right about there. And then let's see, it unlocks a few upgrades like this one and this one, which yeah gives us more money, which is nice. Yeah, and then we also unlock this nifty UI that tells us how much aspis is expected per worker, which is pretty cool. And we can get one more upgrade. I think first 10 workers are free, so we can just spam more workers. Yeah, it's kind of satisfying looking at this, which is pretty nice. And we should be done with this world in... yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is a new planet. Again, we have the same set of upgrades. I think we're pretty close to the end game now. So, yeah. Let's see. So right now, what I usually do is just I go around in a circle and then just spam workers. Yeah, and then you can see like them just doing work really fast. All the pieces falling out. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. We have this upgrade, which is pretty nice. So we receive 10% of the expected value of a worker upon the retirement of any worker. So meaning that, so basically every single worker that retires would get 11 aspects, which is pretty nice. And the next upgrade is this. So we have to unlock the potential of the artifacts apparently. After a little bit, the company apparently tells us that this is forbidden, so we should just move on. Yeah. And then the suspiciously snake-shaped Trent guy is gonna, say it's okay. Alright. So we all like the power of the artifacts, and then we get this Super Vita. So retirement no longer have a tombstone, which is very nice, and then the aspects that it grants is immediately granted among retirement. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, this explosion thing we'll get that later, but yeah, this one is very cool. So it just makes workers start to spawn in idly, so free of cost, by the way. Yeah, it's cool. I think the serpent might have infiltrated our entire research lab. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but let's see. And then this path, I don't think is gonna be too useful right now. So yeah, twice as often. So new workers spawn twice as often. Well, new believers actually. Yeah, this is all starting to sound a little bit suspicious, but it's probably gonna be okay. And yeah, we can get that. But yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of investment to actually make some profit. Let's just keep going. Yeah, then the serpent is telling us to pay no attention to the power emanating from the planet. So yeah, all sounding really suspicious. And then we're getting the explosion upgrade. So every time that somebody is about to retire, their final strike on the thirds will just explode out, I think. Yeah, let's see if we can see that happen. Not yet. Okay. We can, yeah, let's just get this. Actually, we should have got this, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, look at that. That's, yeah, they just exploded. Killing a bunch of people, by the way. And then we can get this upgrade and this upgrade, which double the size of explosion. This is up the chance of explosion from 10% to 25%. Nice. So every 4 worker they will explode. It's pretty cool. And then we can give our company one more gift. Oh, they force us actually. But yeah, now we can use 911 aspects to unlock the serpent research. This is pretty cool. And it's gonna cost 11,000, but yeah, it's really simple right now. So our Hierophantic Apostle says that we have a new lab. So, but he's suggesting that we do not continue with the serpent. Yeah. So we can get dig is 2.5 times faster, and then digging is 1.1 times faster. And yeah, we can just finish this planet. The Greek constriction is 9. We begin consulting the artifact and become increasingly concerned the foremanship trends is working against the will of the company. Ooh. Okay. It's you now? Alright, so there's a egg thing in the center of the thing, of the map, I guess. And can our people dig through it? I don't think so. Let's see. Cease all digging operation immediately. Or all software for the option. And then all our people will burn, but every single burn people, they will just give us money for their tombstone. It's nice. Yeah. So that this allows the workers to actually dig up the egg. Then let's just spawn a lot of workers, like plenty. Okay, we're finally starting to dig through the egg. Let's see what's inside the egg. Yeah, every egg piece is 333 aspis, which is a lot. Okay, so we're inching closer and closer into the egg. Let's see what happens. What's... Alright, the Shep twins. Oh, it's an anagram for serpents. Wow, that's very cool. And then we must defeat the serpent. So we're just gonna add a lot. Oh wow. Okay, so it keeps exploding, stuff like that. And then, yeah, we can just keep spawning, and then yeah, we can also activate Force Shield to protect our workers. And we got one more upgrade that is making everything stronger. Let's see if we can defeat the serpent. Okay, there's a timer in the back, so we're gonna be a little bit faster. Yes, nice. Okay. Okay, we're getting. Let's try to activate our force shield so our crewmates can actually do damage. 8,000. Boom. My tongue will dissolve the flesh from your bones. You will amend your actions. That sounds like a threat. They're counting on me. Yeah, and we'll protect our workers with force shield. Then it keeps exploding. Okay, the timer is running out. Then we'll keep exploding. Let's see if we can salvage this situation because the timer is slowly running out. Wait, am I missing an upgrade? Because oh, the serpent escaped. Oh no, what's gonna happen now? Oh, oh, we can do the fight again. No. Yeah, and that's it. I think that's the bad ending because I didn't actually fight a serpent in time. I will see if I can actually win against the serpent next round. But yeah, this is the game for now. Let's see you in the next video. Yay, I think we done it. We are victorious, and I have defeated the serpent. Wow. Double ration for the crew for the next 4 days. Okay. This looks pretty amazing. Nice. And yeah, that's nice. Thanks for playing. Alright. Yeah, this is a cool game. This is the good ending, I suppose. So yeah. Now we can actually see you for the next episode.